Whew. Coming for guys' heads today.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. On 2nd down, it's Tomlinson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
No ways, boy.
They lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you cut everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
A very solid gain of 27. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up.
Ooh, boy.
Really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and that'll be second down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Off play action. Murray rolling to his left. That is caught at the 7. A gain of 32 that time. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you're just hoping that they make good decisions, because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that. He got away with it there, and in a big way.
It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
They'll give it to him up the middle.
Oh,
trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. And they'll turn to a power to get in. And he's going to go backward. They get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Flex round! Ohio!
Here's Murray.
No way.
And all will be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening.
Get him out of here.
First quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception throw.
And that last one, that hurts.
Good! Over!
Throwing on first down. Jones steps away to his left. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. He's got it in, complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. And that one results in 35 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket, because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
This is Terrell Davis. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
And we get our first sighting of Terrell Davis. The Broncos great with the ball in his hand in this game.
Steelers
Two-time
Nation.
Super Bowl champion and MVP of Super Bowl 32.
And also, of course, the Broncos' all-time leading rusher. Back. They've got it 2nd and 6 to start things out.
Yo, Gray Fox.
Gotta
get that work, bro.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
All right, now look at 56. Look at
Jones. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Here's Jones. Throwing on 4th down. Buying time to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep. And this will be a touchdown. Terrell Davis, 40 yards. And the Madden Elites are in for 6. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it, having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Madden Elites offense trotting out again. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I think we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
On 1st down, Murray. He'll check it out to LT, complete. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, Murray. Got his target, Pierre Garçon. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Garçon with his first grab, good enough for a 1st down.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it really tough.
Murray fighting, lost the football, but this will fortunately wind up out of
Fumbled.
bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Who he got? Garçon, T.Y. Hills.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Remain here in the 1st half. Back to the booth right after this. From the the gun on third down. Murray, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Myles Garrett coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be fourth down. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on fourth down. From the gun, Murray looking deep for Julio. And my goodness, this is incomplete.
Quit already, bro. Quit.
Pass play doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands. The Madden Elite's heading back onto the field. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script.
Coming out there, bro.
Now the opposing defense, how will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack. And that's
Madden 20 is my year.
There by Leighton Vander Esch.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Throwing Jones. And his guys will set at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down.
Get him out of here, coach.
No gain on the play there. Second down. Looking to throw on second down. Murray. Caught on the right side by Jones. A good pickup there at 22.
Run big nickel.
On first and 10. Murray. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. For the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Garrett.
Let's
and
go.
a good turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Maybe he telegraphed
Jason.
right there. You've got a quarterback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked it.
AJ Green is gone.
Of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity. And the second part of that is when you're a young...
And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety.
Keep my cool, keep my cool, keep my cool.
At some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone.
What?
You know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
13 seconds, the time remaining in the half as they come up on first down.
Come on, Ellen.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. There to knock that one away defensively, Eric Kendricks. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, second and 10. Off the play fake, Murray. Looking deep downfield. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is third and 10. The final shot before break. Murray looking downfield for Jones. And this one is incomplete. So we've come to halftime in a 5-point game. And now
this boy ain't going to score a touchdown. Ain't going to score a touchdown.
The beginning of the second half. Both Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Madden Elite's offense coming back on the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. And caught. Right side. Green. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll run it now out of the gun. He picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Jones now looking to throw on 2nd down. Over the middle to Garcon. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there. A 1st down carry for Davis. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now Jones to throw on 2nd down. Finding Green complete. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route, the drag, and being able to run away.
Wrapped up and driven down. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it?
No.
Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team that had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
So distance not the issue there. He had plenty of leg to get it there. It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
On the run, it's Tomlinson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Nowhere, bro.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They tried to run it to the short side of the field. There just wasn't a whole lot of room to work with.
Yeah, it seems like things just kept getting strung out towards the sideline, and he kept looking for a spot to dive up into the gap. There just wasn't one, so that turned into nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
And no gain. They set up the screened LT, and he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Gotta credit him on that one because they tried to fool him, right? Tried to trick him. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. Do you like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Well, they've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down. Murray, throw right side, caught by O.J. Howard. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that and he will have a touchdown. T.Y. Hilton, 47 yards. And the Madden Elites are in for 6. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
And this is going to be incomplete. And in the third quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for two too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
The Madden Elite's offense trotting out again. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Again, it's Davis. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Watch him now, Barney!
Jones throwing on first down. Forced out to his left. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jones.
Oh, no way.
Double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And it's a touchdown.